Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. Wow. Yo, what up? Gotta ping people, gotta ping. Hey. What it do? Buzz, everybody, buzz. Let's go. All right.
Hey, this guy's sticking around, and we like that.
We like that. Thank you for sticking around. We like that. That up too. Let me get all that up there. Click so fast for the thumbnail. Yes. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna be getting started very shortly. I just got to spread the word. Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? Yeah. So, if you're on Twitch, you can type !fundraiser, and it'll show you the fundraiser. If you're on YouTube, click the description. You should see it. Don't give me money unless you want to give me money, and then I have to give it to them, because Twitch and YouTube will take a cut. So, don't do that. Yeah. Boom. Donate directly. If you're going to donate at all, do bits via Twitch, because that has the best revenue share. I think it's 70-30, but that way. Hey, listen, as much as I appreciate money and stuff like that, yeah. If you do have Prime subs sitting around, you can give those as well, because those are just free money, basically. Anyway. Link is broken, apparently. Hang on. What are you talking about? Oh, hang on. Let me see. Oh, interesting.
Thank you, viewer.
All right,
and
let me fix
also
that.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Let me fix that. Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. All right. Should have saved now. All right, let me check. It got broken because they didn't end up put a space there. Okay, never mind. All right, hang on. Yeah. All right, I got it. I know what I did. All right, we'll do it like this. All right, now it should be free. Now it should be fixed over on the old Twitcheronius. Do it. There we go. And then watch this. Bank. There we go. All right. Perfect. We done fixed it. Thank you, everybody showing up on the YouTube. Thank you, everybody. Trenton, what are you talking about, buddy? All the video evidence points to the otherwise. What you're talking about, buddy? I'll give you the opportunity to change your tune real quick. Post. Right. Beeping. All right.
Funny thing incoming.
Fuck ice and that Cheeto head ace bitch, am I right, chat?
There we go. Am I right, chat? Yes, you are. Here we go. All right. We're doing the freaking... We are doing the Bee Movie. So... we are, in fact, doing the entirety of the Bee Movie. We are doing the entirety of the Bee Movie. What do you mean, we? No, you're part of it, too. You're stuck here with me, Diego. So yeah, we doing the Bee movie. Bee movie time. Right. You guys like the thumbnail? Mr. Guac 9000 is. It. Hang on. Rick. And that one. Huh. Not sure why it's flipping out of borders, but still, not sure. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to get started because this is going to take a while.
Hypercharged Lissa followed.
Thank you for the follow, everybody. I have the backgrounds. You goddamn right.
Extreme Christian followed.
This is from the Bee movie, so not American? True. Hey, just come and hang out then. You're going to have a good time. All right. It says here, it starts black screen with text. Sound of buzzing bees can be heard. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Not that one yet. This one. Oh, hang on. This one's huge for the screen here. We zoom in. Zoom in. It's freaking the Bee City. Barry Benson. Barry is picking out a shirt. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a bit. Okay. Janet Benson. Barry, breakfast is ready. Barry. Coming, Ma, coming. Hang on a second. Barry uses his antenna like a phone. Hello? Adam Flamin through the phone. Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? I can't. I'll pick you up. Flies down the stairs. Martin Benson. Looking sharp, looking sharp. Use the stairs. Your father paid really good money for those. Barry. Sorry, I'm excited. Sorry, I'm excited. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. A perfect report card. All bees. Very proud. Rubs Barry's hair. Ma, I got a thing going on here. You got lint on your fuzz. Ow, that's me. Wave to us. We'll be in row 100. 118,000. Bye. Barry flies out the door. Barry, I told you stop flying in the house. Barry drives through the hive. Is waved at by Adam, who's reading a newspaper. Oh, wait. Hey, Adam, it's me, Barry. Hey, Barry. Adam gets in Barry's car. Is that fuzz gel? A little special day. Graduation. Never thought I'd make it. Barry pulls away from the house and continues driving. 3 days grade school, 3 days high school. Those were awkward. 3 days college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive. You did come back different. Barry and Adam drive by Artie, who's jogging. Artie. Hey, Barry. Artie, growing a mustache. Looks good. Hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to the funeral? Nah, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows. Stink someone you die. Don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead. I guess you could have gotten out of the way. The car does a barrel roll on the loop-shaped bridge and lands on the highway. What the fuck does that? Dude, Do a loop. I love this incorporating an amusement park into our regular day. Funny thing incoming.
I like ice crushed.
Based. Extreme Kirsten. Based. I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations. Barry parallel parks the car, and together they fly over to the graduating students. All right, where am I? Boy, quite a pumped. Boy, quite a pump. Under the circumstances, Barry and Adam sit down and put on their hats. Dink. Next page. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are bee men. Amen. Hallelujah. Both have a happy spasm? What the fuck is this script? Happy spasm. Announcer. Announcer. Students, faculty, distinguished bees, please welcome Dean Buswell. Welcome, New Hive City, graduating class of 9. That concludes our ceremonies and begins your career at Hunex Industries. Will we pick our job today? Adam and Barry get in the tour bus. I heard it's just orientation. Tour bus rise out of the ground and students are automatically loaded into the buses. Tour guide, heads up, here we go. Please keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. Wonder what it'll be like. A little scary. Tour guide. Welcome to Hunex, a division of Hunesco and part of the Hexagon Group. This is it. Wow. Whoa. The bus drives down on the road. Either side are the bees' massive, complicated honey-making machines. We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive. Our top-secret formula is automatically color-corrected, scent-adjusted, and bubble-contoured into the soothing sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow you know as everyone on the bus. Honey! Honey, honey, honey. The guy that has been collecting the honey into the bottle shows it and throws it in the crowd, and it's caught by a girl in the back. Adam. That girl was hot. Barry. She's my cousin. Adam. She is? Yes. Yes. We're all cousins. Adam. Next page. Right. You're right. At Hunex, we constantly strive to improve every aspect of our bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. The bus passes by a bee wearing a helmet who is smashed into the ground with fly swatters, newspapers, and boots. He lifts a thumbs up, and you can hear him groan. Adam, what do you think he makes? Not enough. Tour guide. Here we have our latest advancement, the Krellman. They pass by a turning wheel with bees standing on pegs, who are each wearing a finger-shaped hats. Sorry, I see somebody being cringe in the YouTube. Hey, listen, bro, they shot a huge, like a fully citizen, like, woman. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Hey, happy that you're legal, but also, bro, come on. Get out of here. Sorry, Bee Movie, we're gonna have to, you can come back in an hour, buddy. All right. All right, where was I? The Krellman. Bees standing on pegs. Wow, what does that do? Tour guide. Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions. This is not Shrek, by the way. Adam intrigued. Can anyone work on the Krellman? Tour guide. Of course, most bee jobs are small ones. But bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in that job you pick for the rest of your life. Everyone claps. Except for Barry. The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. Adam, what's the difference? You'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years. Barry upset. So you'll just work us to death? We'll sure try. Everyone on the bus laughs except Barry. Barry and Adam are walking back home together. Wow, that freaking blew my mind, man. What's the difference? How can you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make. Adam. I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life. But Adam, how could they have never told us that? Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. And honestly, that's aged pretty well because I'd rather be a bee these days, to be honest. It seems like there's not as much social unrest. You ever think maybe things work a little too well here? Adam, like what? Give me one example. Turn the page. Barry and Adam stop walking, and it is revealed to the audience that hundreds of cars are speeding by and narrowly miss them in perfect unison. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. Announcer, please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Force on approach. This is not, is this pre-recorded? I wish. Let's see.
Sneaky D followed.
What up, Sneaky D? We see the pollen jockeys flying in. Wait a second, check it out. The pollen jockeys flying, circle around and landing in line. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Adam, wow, I've never seen them this close. You know what it's like. They know what it's like outside the hive. Yeah, but some don't come back. Girl bees, hey, jocks. Hey. Perfect, thank you for the hydrate. Redeemed to hydrate. Perfect, I'm going to have a little bit of... Mr. Peters, what is this? Want more 1CMC tribal commander decks? Hey, they're on their way, dude. They're on their way. A guy can't have hobbies like fundraising to stop freaking a fascist regime? I've never seen them this close. Girl jock, hey jocks, hey jocks. Pollen jocks hook up their backpacks to the machine that pump the nectar to trucks, which drive away. Lolo Duva. Who the fuck is this? All right. So, you guys did great. You're monsters. You're sky freaks. I love it. Punching the pollen jocks in joy. I love it. Adam. I wonder where they were. I don't know. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. You can't just decide to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Right. Barry and Adam are covered in some pollen that floated off the pollen jocks. Look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will see in a lifetime. Adam, it's just a status symbol. Bees make too much of it. Barry, perhaps, unless you're wearing it. And the ladies see you wearing it. Barry waves at two girls standing a little way from them. Hello, hello, hello. USA is not a fascist. They would just do everything. Yeah, true. +2. Those ladies, aren't they our cousins too? Barry, distant. Pollen jock. Look at these two. Couple of hive Harrys. Let's have fun with them. Girl B, it must be dangerous being a pollen jock. Is this the entire Bee Movie script? You're goddamn right. Yeah. Must be dangerous being a pollen jock. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, once a bear pinned me against a mushroom. He had a paw on his throat with the other. He was slapping me with it, slapping me. Slaps Adam with his hand to represent the scenario. Oh my, Barry. I never thought I'd knock him out. Girl B looks at Adam. What were you doing during this? Obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities. I can autograph that. Pollen jock walks up to Barry and Adam. They pretend that Barry and Adam are really pollen jocks. Little gusty out there today, huh? Wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty, for sure. Gulp, gusty. Pollen jock. We're hitting a sunflower patch 6 miles from here tomorrow. 6 miles, huh? Barry, a puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it. Maybe I am. You are not. We're going at 0900 at J-Gate. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you bee enough? I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means. The scene cuts to Barry looking out on Hive City from his balcony at night. Martin. Hey, Hunex. Barry. Dad, you surprised me. Martin. You decide what you're interested in yet, boy? Well, there's a lot of choices, but you only get one. You ever get bored doing the same job over and over again every day? Son, let me tell you about stirring. You stir, you grab that stick and you just move it around. You stir it. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field isn't right for me. You were thinking of what, making balloon animals? No, son of mine make balloon animals. That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey. Barry, you are so funny sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. You're not funny. You're going into honey, son. You're going into goddamn honey. Our son, the stirrer. You're gonna be a stirrer? No one's listening to me. Oh, boy. Oy vey. Wait till you see the sticks I have. You could say... I could say anything right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo. Barry's parents don't listen to him and continue to rabble on. Let's open up some Hunnex and celebrate. Oh, maybe I'll pierce my thorax. Shave my antenna. Jack up with a grasshopper. Get a gold tooth and call everybody dog. I remember that from the movie. And call everybody dog. He does this fucking stupid little thing with his arms. Call everybody dog. It's stupid. Anyway, the scene cuts to Adam and Barry waiting in line to get a job. We're starting work today, boys. Today's the day. Come on, all the good jobs will be gone. All right. Yeah, right. Job lister. Pollen. This whole movie is stupid. Sure. Job lister. Pollen counting. Stunt B. Pouring, stirrer. Front desk. Hair removal. Be in front of line. Is it still available? Hang on. 2 left. One of them's yours. Congratulations. Step to the side. What'd you get? Be in front of line. Picking crud out. Stellar. He walks away. Adam. Wow. A couple of newbies? Yes, sir. Our first day. We are ready. Make your choice. Adam and Barry look at the board. Hundreds of constantly changing panels that contain available or unavailable jobs. Make your choice. Look up at the board. You want to go first? No, you go. Oh my, what's available? Restroom attendants open? Not for the reason you think. Any chance of getting the Krellman? Sure, you're on. Puts the Krellman finger hat on Adam's head. Dink! Suddenly the sign for Krellman closes out. I'm sorry, just closed out. Takes his hat off. Thank you for the posture check. Okay. Takes Adam's hat off. Wax monkey's always open. Adam, the Krellman open up again? What happened? God bless her. A bee died, makes an opening. See? He's dead, another one dead, deadified, 2 more dead, dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down. That's life. This is so hard. Bear remembers what the pollen jock offered him and flies off. Heating, cooling, stumpy, pourer, storer, humming, inspector, number 7, lint coordinator, stripe supervisor, mite wrangler. Barry, what do you think I should? Barry? Barry, where are you? Adam sees Barry flying away. Barry! Pollen jock. Toosh. All right, we got the sunflower patch in quadrant 9. Adam through the phone. What happened to you? Where are you? I'm going out. Out? Out where? Out there. Oh, no. I have to. Before I go to work the rest of my life. You're going to die. Are you crazy? Barry hangs up. No problem. 6'5" human? No worries. I have to go before I work. You're going to hang... Apologize. Another call coming in. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets their roses today. Barry. Hey, guys. Look at that. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted. It's okay, Lou. We're going to take him up. Puts a hand on Barry's shoulder. Goosh. Really? Feeling lucky, are you? Be with Clipboard. Sign here. Just initial that. Perfect. Sign here. Perfect. Okay. You got a rain advisory today. As you all know, bees cannot fly in rain. So be careful. Thank you. Redeeming the hydrate. Thank you. My throat. I am going kind of crazy. Oh, boy. All right. Bees cannot fly in rain, so be careful. As always, watch your brooms, hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, bats. Also, I got a couple reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, babbling like a cicada. That's awful. Dude, oh, he's talking through a megaphone. They didn't say it in the thing. As a reminder for you rookies, bee law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans. What a stupid fucking movie. I love it. All right, launch positions. Pollen jocks, running information. Buzz, 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 buzz. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Hello. You ready for this hot shot? Yeah, come on, bring it on. It's me, Barry. All right. Wind check. Antenna check. Nectar pack, check. Wings, check. Stinger, check. Gold leader standing by. Red leader standing by. Scared out of my shorts. Scared out of my shorts. Check. Another hydrate. This one's for you. Thank you. I kind of do need it though. Wow, you guys are racking up the hydrates. Thank you. Ugh. We're only 16 pages out of 93. Hell yeah. Holy shit. You have infinite amount of, I should set that higher. Anyway. Scared out of my short check. Okay, ladies, let's move out. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers. All of you, drain those flowers. The pollen jocks fly out of the place. Where are they going? Oh fuck! Grab wrong thing. Flying around. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm out. Oh, I'm getting motion sick doing that. Sorry. So blue. I'm so fat. I feel so fast and free. Box kite. Real morning star. What does the Bee Movie have to do with American policies, let alone Magic the Gathering Commander? What are you talking about? Of course. The Bee Movie is about exploitation. The entire American, financial system is built on exploitation and wage slavery. And Magic the Gathering Commander, it's sort of a platform. It's the responsibility of those with a platform to speak out when they notice injustices happening. So even though it's not related to Magic the Gathering Commander, man's still allowed to do what he's got to do to get eyes on the prize. Targ, am I okay? Yeah. Oh, where are we? Meow, flowers. Pollen Jock puts on some high-tech goggles that show flowers similar to a heat sink goggles. Locked in. Fuck, where'd I just go? Drank myself too much. Doesn't mean that's not true at all. Seku, I don't think that happened. Okay. Where am I? All right. Roses. This is Blue Leader. We have Rose visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses. Pollen Jock. 30 degrees. Roger. Bring it around. Stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. That is one nectar collector. Ever see pollination up close? No, sir. Pollen Jock number 1. Bearing the Pollen Jock fly over the field. The Pollen Jock sprinkling pollen as he goes. I pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it over there, maybe a dash over there, pinch on that one, see? Bit of magic. That's amazing. Why do we do that? That's pollen power. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Wow. Pollen Jock. I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Don't we need those? Copy that visual. Wait, one of those flowers seems to be on the move. Say again? You're reporting a moving flower. Affirmative. Pollen Jock lands near the flowers, which to the audience are obviously just tennis balls in the distance. That was on the line! This guy's poison. That was on the line. Pollen Jock. This is the coolest. Where am I? What color is it? I don't know, but I'm loving this color. It smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Yeah, fuzzy. Sticks his hand on the ball, but it gets stuck chemically. The Pollen Jock finally gets his hand free of the tennis ball. Careful, guys. It's a little grabby. Pollen Jock turns around and see Barry lying his entire body on top of one of the tennis balls. My sweet lord of bees. Candy brain, get off there. Pollen Jock pointing upwards. Problem, human hand reaches down. Grabs the ball that Barry is stuck to. Guys, this could be bad. Affirmative. Vanessa Bloom. That's such a stupid fucking name. Starts bouncing the tennis ball. Boom, 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 boom. Very close. Gonna hurt. Mama's boy being hit back and forth by two humans playing tennis. He's still stuck to the ball. It's the classic shot. Tennis ball flies through. Slow motion. Okay. I don't think those are flowers. Should we tell him? I think he knows. What is this? Match point. You can start packing up, honey, because you're about to eat it. Pollen Jock coughs, which confused Ken, and he hits the ball the wrong way. Barry stuck to it. He goes flying into the city. Flying away. Think. Yowzer. Barry bounces around town and gets stuck in the engine of a car. He flies into the air conditioner and sees a bug that was frozen in there. Man, Ew, gross. Man, driving the car, turns on the air conditioner, blows Barry into the car. There's a bee in the car. Do something. Dad, driving car. I'm driving. Hi, bee. Waves, smiles and waves. He's back here. He's going to sting me. Girl in the car. Nobody move. If you don't move, he won't sting you. Freeze. Barry freezes as well, hovering in the middle of the car. Grandma in the car. He blinked. Grandma whips out some bee spray and sprays everyone in the car. Climb into the front seat, still trying to spray Barry. Spray him, Granny. What are you doing? Escapes through the air conditioner and is flying high above the ground, safe. Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable. Sees the storm clouds are gathering. He can see the rain clouds. No, moving in the distance. I gotta get home. Can't fly. Can't fly in rain. A raindrop hits Barry, and one of his wings is damaged. Can't fly in rain. A second raindrop hits Barry again, and he spirals downward. Mayday, mayday! Going down, going down. Bee go down. World War II plane, specifically World War II plane sound effects are played as he pummels. Crash lands.
Puppy_brains followed.
Inside an apartment outside the window. Ken, could you close up the window, please? Ken, hey, check out my new resume. I molded it. It's folding. It's a fold-out brochure. You see? It's pretty good, huh? It's a fold-out brochure. Ken, close the window, trapping Barry inside. Oh, no. More humans. Oh, no. More humans. I don't need this. Barry tries to fly away, but smashes into the window and falls again. What was that? Barry keeps trying to fly out the window. Gunk, gunk, gunk. But he keeps being knocked back because the window is closed. Maybe this time. Drapes. Taps the glass. Doesn't understand what it is. This is bink, 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 bink. This is diabolical. It's fantastic. Got all my favorite stuff in here.
Lithic Birdhouse followed.
Thank you, Puppy Brains, and also Lithic Bird for the follow. Where am I? Oh, it's my favorite. Some guy named Andy. And what's number 1? Star Wars? No, I don't go for that. Makes finger guns and makes pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. I need water. Get a massive headache from gaming. Holy shit, he's too locked in. Okay. Kind of stuff. No wonder we shouldn't talk to them. They're out of their minds. When I leave a job interview, they're flabbergasted. Can't believe what I say. Looking at the light on the ceiling. Huh? There's a sun. There's the sun. Maybe that's a way out. Starts flying towards the light bulb. I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Hits the light bulb, falls on the dip on the table that humans are sitting at. Gunk. I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter, and at first I thought it was just me. And he dips a chip into the bowl and scoops up some dip with berry on it, about to put it in his mouth. Oh. Come on. Screen losing focus because of the headache. Shut up. Know who your master is. 'Tis I, camera. You know me. Wait, there's a bee! Stand back! Boosh, freaking out. Boom, boom, slamming, slamming. Stand back. These are winter boots. Ken has winter boots on in his hands. He's about to smash the bee, but Vanessa saves him last second. Wait. Don't kill him. I guess I don't need the headphones. I think that's probably what's causing my headache. I'm squeezing my little dome. There's nothing I need to listen to. Whoa. Better. Wait. Don't kill him. Vanessa puts Barry in glass to protect him. You know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me. Why does his life have any less value than yours? Why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that a statement? I'm just saying all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. Vanessa picks up Ken's brochure and puts it under the glass so she can carry Barry back to the window. Barry looks at Vanessa in amazement. My brochure. There you go, little guy. Opens the window, lets Barry out. But Barry stays back and is still shocked that a human saved his life. I'm not scared of him. It's an allergic thing. Put that on your resume, brochure. My whole face could puff up. Make it one of your special skills. Who's this Andy guy? I don't remember this guy in the movie at all. I digress. Ken, knocking someone out is also a special skill. Ken walks to the door. Right? Bye, Vanessa. Thanks. Vanessa, next week, yogurt night? Sure, Ken. You know, whatever. Vanessa tries to close the door. You can put carob chips on there. Huh. Bye. Closes, but Ken opens it. Supposed to be less calories. Bye. Close the door. Fast forward the next day. Barry's still inside the house. He flies into the kitchen where Vanessa is doing dishes. Ugh. I gotta say something. I gotta say something. She saved my life. I gotta say something. All right, here goes. Nah. What'd I say? I could get in trouble. It's B-Law. B-Law? This movie fucking so stupid. I could really get into trouble. It's B-Law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. Can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Barry disguises himself as a character on a food can. Vanessa walks by. No, I can't do it. Come on. No. Yes. No. Yes. Do it. I can't. How should I start it? Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. How should I start it? You like jazz? No, that's no good. Vanessa is about to walk past Barry. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. Hi. Vanessa gasps and drops the dish in fright and notices Barry on the counter. I'm sorry. You're talking. Yes, I know. You're talking. Ah! I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. It's fine. I know I'm dreaming, but I don't recall going to bed. Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. This is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. I am. And I'm not supposed to be doing this. Points at the living room where Ken tried to kill him last night. But they were all trying to kill me, and if it wasn't for you, I know I just had to thank you. It's just how I was raised. Vanessa stabs her hand with a fork to test to know whether she's dreaming or not. That was a little weird. I'm talking with a bee. Yeah? I'm talking with a bee. And the bee is talking to me. Oops. I just want to say I'm grateful. I'll leave now. Barry turns to leave. Wait, how'd you learn how to do that? What? The talking thing. Same way you did, I guess. Mama, daddy, honey, you pick it up. That's very funny. Yeah, bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we had to deal with. Anyway, Vanessa, can I get you something? Like what? I don't know. I don't know. Coffee? I don't want to put you out. No trouble. It takes 2 minutes. It's just coffee. I hate to impose. Vanessa starts making coffee. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I would love a cup. Hey, you want rum cake? I shouldn't. Have some. No, I can't. Come on. I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms. Where? These stripes don't help. You look great. I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Are you all right? Vanessa pouring coffee on the floor and missing the cup completely. Shh. No. Flash forward in time. They're sitting at a table on top of an apartment drinking coffee. You got me fucked up. This is fucking I forgot how. He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up to Madison. He finally gets there. Yeah? He runs up the steps of the church. The wedding is on. And he says, watermelon? I thought you said Guatemalan. Why would I marry a watermelon? Barry laughs, but Vanessa looks confused. That a bee joke? That's the kind of stuff we do. Yeah, that's different. So what are you going to do, Barry? Barry stands on top of a sugar cube, floating in his coffee, and paddles it around like with a straw like it's a gondola. Okay. About work? No, I don't know. I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I want to be a florist. Really? Really? My only interest is flowers. Our new queen was just elected with that same slogan. Anyway, if you look, points to a tree in the middle of Central Park. There's my hive. Right there. See it? You're in Sheep Meadow. Yes, I'm right off the turtle pond. No way, I know that area. I lost a toe ring there once. Why do girls put rings on their toes? Vanessa, why not? It's like putting a hat on your knee. That's such a... I know fucking Jerry Seinfeld wrote that goddamn line. I know he wrote that line. That's so stupid. I hate Jerry. I'll put maybe I'll try that. A custodian installing a light bulb looks over to them, but to his perspective, it looks like Vanessa is talking to a cup of coffee on the table. You all right, ma'am? Oh, yeah, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee. Yeah, it's no trouble. Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be up the rest of my life. Barry points towards the rum cake. Can I take a piece of this with me? Sure, have a crumb. Vanessa hands Barry a crumb, but it's still pretty big for Barry. Woo! Thanks. Yeah. All right, well, I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Okay, Barry. And thank you so much again for before. Oh, that was nothing. Well, not nothing, but anyway. Vanessa and Barry hold hands, but Vanessa has to hold out a finger because her hand is too big and Barry holds that. The custodian looks over again at them laughing at the coffee. Light bulb that he was screwing in sparks and he falls off the ladder, breaking his neck and dying. Nah, I'm kidding. That wasn't in the script. Fast forward, we see 2 bee scientists testing out a parachute in a Hunex wind tunnel. He's all set to go. This can't possibly work. He's all set to go. We might as well try it. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. Dave pulls the chute. Whoosh, wind slams him against the wall. Falls on his face. Bink. We see Barry and Adam walking together. We're back in the hive. Sounds amazing. It was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Humans. I can't believe it. You were with humans. Giant, scary humans. What were they like? Huge and crazy. They talk crazy. They eat crazy giant things. They drive crazy. Did they try to kill you? Like on TV? Some of them. Some of them don't. How'd you get back? Poodle. What a fucking stupid movie. You did it. And I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see there. You had your experience. Now you can go pick out your job and be normal. Well, I met someone. You did? Was she bee-ish? They do this bit twice. They did this in Spaceballs and in this movie too. But they do like the Jewish bit. Where it's like, was she Drewish? Was she bee-ish? A wasp. Your pants will kill you. No, not a wasp. Spider? I'm not attracted to spiders. I know for everyone else it's the hottest thing with 8 legs and all. I can't get by with that face. So who is she? She's human. No. That's bee law. You wouldn't break bee law. Her name's Vanessa. Oh boy. She's so nice and she's a florist. Oh no. You're dating a human florist? We're not dating. You're flying outside the hive, talking to humans that attack our homes with power washers and M80s. That's 1/8 a stick of dynamite. She saved my life. And she understands me. This is over. Barry says, eat this. Barry gives Adam a piece of crumb. But Adam eats it. This is not over. What was that? They call it a crumb. It was so stinging stripy. That's not what they eat. That's what falls off what they eat. You know what a Cinnabon is? No. Adam opens the door, pulls Barry in. It's bread and cinnamon and frosting. Be quiet. They heat it up. Sit down. Really hot. Delicious. It's so good. Whatever. Listen to me. We are not them. We are us. We're us. There's us and there's them. Yeah, but who can deny that the heart is yearning? There's no yearning. Stop it. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You've got to start thinking bee, my friend. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Worker bees and Adam. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Flash forward in time. Barry's lying in a raft in a pool full of honey. He's wearing sunglasses. Also, hello, Tan. Nice to see you. There he is. There he is. He's in our pool. You know what your problem is, Barry? Barry pulls down his sunglasses, looking annoyed, sarcastically saying, whatever is on the next page. I gotta start thinking, B. How much longer will this go on? It's been 3 days. Why aren't you working? Barry puts sunglasses back on. Shink. I've got a lot of big life decisions to think about. What life? You have no life. You got no job. You're barely a bee. Would it kill you to make a little honey? Barry rolls off the raft and sinks into the honey pool. Barry, come out. Your father's talking to you. Martin, will you talk to him? Barry, I'm talking to you. Barry keeps sinking in the honey until he's suddenly in Central Park having a picnic with Vanessa. Almost like I planned this one. You coming? The camera pans over and Vanessa is climbing into a small yellow airplane. Got everything? You got everything? Vanessa. All set, Barry. Go ahead, I'll catch up. Vanessa lifts off and flies ahead. Don't be too long. Barry catches up Vanessa, sticks his arms out like an airplane. He rolls from side to side. Yum, yum, yum. Vanessa copies him with the airplane. Watch this. Barry stays back and watches as Vanessa draws hearts in the air using pink smoke from the plane. But on the last loop-de-loop, she crashes into a mountain and the plane explodes. The destroyed plane falls into some rocks and explodes a second time. All right, that's funny. Vanessa! As Barry is yelling, his mouth is filled with honey. He wakes up, discovering he was daydreaming. He slowly sinks into the honey pool.
D3V14 NTF13ND followed.
Thank you for the follow. Your name is hard to say, though. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. We're still here. I told you not to yell at him.
03SSB followed.
I told you not to yell at him. Then why are you yelling at me? Huh? Why are you yelling at me? Because you don't listen. I'm not listening to this. Thank you for the follow as well. HMO is the thrift, whatever. Where you going? I'm meeting a friend. A girl? Is this why you can't decide? Bye. Hypercharged Alyssa, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna drink some regular water. Thank you. Yeah. Ink. We are officially a third of the way done. All right. Lock in. Barry flies out the door, and Martin shakes his head. I just hope she's B-ish. They love that bit. Classic 2000s Jerry Seinfeld related bit. Okay. Fast forward in time as Barry is sitting on Vanessa's shoulder. She's closing up her shop. It's me, Barry. Look at me. I'm over here. They have a huge parade of flowers every year in Pasadena. Says to be in the tournament of roses. That's every florist's dreams. Up on a float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering. A tournament? Do the roses compete in athletic events? No. All right, I got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? It's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? It's faster. Yeah, okay, I see. All right, your turn. TiVo. You can just freeze live TV? That's insane. You don't have that? Oh, we have HEVO, but it's a disease. A horrible, horrible disease. Oh my. Passerby. Dumb bees. You must want to sting all those jerks. We try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. So you have to watch your temper. They walk into a store. Very carefully. You kick a wall, take a walk, write an angry letter, throw it out. Work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy, lust. What the fuck is this? Suddenly an employee, Hector, hits Barry off Vanessa's shoulders. Hector thinks he's saving Vanessa. Rosebane, no. Wrong, brother. Get out of here. Where am I? Vanessa to Barry. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Barry's getting up off the floor. Are you okay? Yeah. To Hector. What's wrong with you, man? What's going on? It's a bug. He's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep. Hits him across the face with a magazine and then hits him in the back of the head. He walks away. covering his head. What was that? A pick and save circular? That's Barry back on her shoulder. Bink. Yeah, it was. How'd you know? It felt like about 10 pages. 75 is pretty much our limit. You got that down to a science. Oh, yeah, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. I'll bet. Barry looks to his right and notices there is honey for sale in the aisle. What in the name of mighty Hercules is this? Barry looks at all the brands of honey, shocked. How did this get here? Cute Bee? Golden Blossom? Ray Liotta Private Select? Puts his hands up and slowly turns around, a look of disgust on his face. Is he that actor? I never heard of him. Why is he here? For people. We eat it. You don't have enough food of your own? Hector looks back and notices that Vanessa is talking to the bee. Well, yes. How do you get it? Bees make it. I know who makes it. And it's hard to make. There's heating, cooling, stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing. It's organic. It's our organic. It's just honey, Barry. Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, schools, hospitals. This is all we have. And it's on sale. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm getting to the bottom of all of this. Flash forward in time. Barry paints his face with black stripes like a soldier and sneaks into the storage section of the store. Two men are loading some boxes into the truck. Hey man, how's it going? Hey man, how's it going? You almost done? Yeah, almost. Yeah, I sense it. He's there. Oh, Barry. I sense it. He's here. Well, I guess I'll go home now. Hector pretends to... Oh, okay, my bad. Hector pretends to walk away by walking in place and speaking loudly. And just leave this nice honey out with no one around. You're busted, box boy. I knew I heard something, so you can't talk. I can talk, and now you'll start talking. Where you getting the sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? I don't know. I thought we were friends. Huh? The last thing we want to do is upset bees. Hector takes a thumbtack out of the board behind him and sword fights Barry. Barry's using his stinger like a sword. You're too late. It's ours now. You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword. You, sir, will be lunch for my iguana, Ignacio. Barry hits the thumbtack out of Hector's hand, and Hector surrenders. Where's the honey coming from? Tell me where! Hector points at the leaving truck. Honey Farms. Honey Farms. It comes from Honey Farms. Barry chases after the truck, but it's getting away. Flies onto a bicyclist backpack, and he catches up to the truck. Car driver to bicyclist. Crazy person. Barry flies and lands on the windshield of the Honey Farms truck. Looks around and sees dead bugs splattered everywhere. What horrible thing has happened here? These faces, they never know what hit them, and now they're on the road to nowhere. Barry hears a sudden whisper. Barry looks up and sees moose blood, a mosquito playing dead.
Just keep still.
What? You're not dead?
Do I look dead? They'll wipe anything that moves. Where you headed?
To Honey Farms. I'm onto something huge here.
I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood, crazy stuff, blows your head off.
Another bug playing dead. I'm going to Tacoma. And you? Looks at another bug.
He really is dead.
All right. Another bug hits the windshield and the driver notices. They activate the windshield wipers.
Uh-oh.
Windshield wipers are slowly sliding the dead bugs over the side and wiping them off. What is that? Moose blood.
Oh no! A wiper! Triple blade!
Triple blade?
Jump on, it's your only chance, boo!
Moose blood and Barry jump onto the wiper and they hold it as it wipes the windshield.
Why does everything have to be so clean? How much do people need to see?
Bangs on windshield.
Open your eyes! Stick your head out the window!
Radio and truck. From NPR News in Washington, I'm Carl Sagal. Carl Castle.
But don't kill no more bugs!
Moose blood and Barry are washed off by wiper fluid. Moose blood guy! They start screaming as he hangs onto the antenna. Suddenly, it's revealed that a water bug is also hanging onto the antenna. There's a pause. And then Barry and the water bug both start screaming. Ah! Truck driver. You hear something? Like what? Like Tiny screaming. Turn off the radio. The antenna starts to lower until it gets stuck. Sorry. Bro's just reading the script. Yes, dude. That's the movie. How am I supposed to do the movie? Obviously. The movie. You want the movie? I give you the movie. You gotta get the movie. Yeah, you want the movie, you get the movie. I don't know what you want from me. You get the movie, want the movie. Okay? It's not that hard. Hang on. You get the movie, you want the movie, you get the movie. It's a bee movie. Is it the bee? Is it the movie? Anyway, where was I? And he's doing great. Thank you. Thank you. I am doing great. Okay. Thingy goes in. They get sucked around. Meow, 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 meow. Fast forward in time. Barry's conversing. He's conversing with Moose Blood. They've been sitting in this truck for a while now. This is them in the truck. Just rows of honey, as far as the eye could see. Moose Blood. Wow. I assume wherever this truck goes is where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours.
Bees hang tight.
We're all jammed in. It's a close community.
Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito on his own.
What if you get in trouble?
You're a mosquito. You're in trouble. Nobody likes us. They just smack. See a mosquito? Smack. Smack.
At least you're out in the world. You must meet girls. What the fuck is this?
Mosquito girls try to trade up. Get with a moth. Dragonfly. Mosquito girls don't want no mosquito.
And ambulance passes, and it has a blood donation sign on it.
You gotta be kidding me. Moose Blood's about to leave the building. So long, Bee.
Moose Blood leaves and flies into the window of the ambulance where there are other mosquitoes hanging out.
Hey, mosquito! Moose Blood! I knew I'd catch y'all down here. Y'all bring your crazy straw?
The truck goes out of view as Barry notices the truck he's in is pulling up to a camp of some sort. We throw in the jar, slap the label on it. It's pretty much pure profit. Barry flies out. What is this place? Beekeeper number 1. A bee's got a brain the size of a pinhead. They are pinheads. Pinhead, check out the new smoker. Oh, sweet. That's the one you want. The Thomas 3000. Smoker, says Barry. Beekeeper number 1. 90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic, twice the nicotine, all the tar. Sorry about that. That was not on the script. I just had to burp. Couple of breaths of this, knocks them right out. They make the honey, we make the money. They make the honey, we make the money. They're spraying a bunch of stuff. Hundreds of cheap miniature apartments. The bees are passing out. Oh my, what's going on? Are you okay? Flies in. Bees are coughing. Hard for them to stand. Yeah, it doesn't last too long. You know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Bee in the apartment. Our queen was moved here. We had no choice. The apartment room is covered and is completely empty, except for a photo of the wall of the queen, who is obviously a man in women's clothes. Is that your queen? That's a man in women's clothes. That's a drag queen. What the hell? Awesome. What is this? Barry flies out, discovers there are hundreds of these structures, each housing thousands of bees. Oh no, there's hundreds of them. Barry takes out his camera and takes pictures of the bee work camps.
Hey, this guy's sticking around, eh? We like that. We like that.
Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. You guys can hit the exclamation mark fundraiser. It'll take you right to the site. All the proceeds go into there. Anyway, where am I? Bee honey. Our honey is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. This is worse than anything bears have done. I intend to do something. Flash forward. He's showing it to his parents back at the hive. Bink. Oh, Barry, stop. Who told you humans are taking our honey? That's a rumor. Do these look like rumors? Pulls up picture. Uncle Carl. That's a conspiracy. There's obviously doctored photos. Obviously, the woman hit him first, so she should have definitely been shot. Uncle Carl. Boosh, idiot. That's not what happened. Clearly, you look at the angle, dude. Also, that's not the right. It's not the same. Anyway, get me angry about this. They are not a private police force. Yeah. Anyway, it's not the Bee Movie. That's not the Bee Movie. That's not the script. All right. How'd you get mixed up in this, Adam? He's been talking to humans. What? Talking to humans? Adam. Fundraiser. Yeah, perfect. Good stuff, chat. All right. And he has a human girlfriend. And they make out. Make out. Barry. We do not. You wish you could. Whose side are you on? The bees. He's been sitting back. Uncle Carl. I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Those crazy legs kept me up all night. Barry, is this what you want to do with your life? I want to do it for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home so overworked your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop. What right did they have to our money, to our honey? We live on 2 cups a year. They'll put it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Even if that's true, what can one bee do? Sting them where it really hurts. In the face, in the eye, that would hurt. No, up the nose, that's a killer. There's only one place you can sting a human, one place where it matters. Flash forward, we're watching the bee news. Oh. Where am I? Bee news. Hive at 5, the Hive's only full-hour action news source. No more bee beards. With Bob Bumble at the anchor desk. Weather with Storm Stinger. Sports with Buzz Larvey and Jeanette Chung. Bob Bumble. Good evening. I'm Bob Bungle. I'm Bob Bumble. Jeanette Chung. And I'm Jeanette Chung. Bob Bumble. A Tri-County bee, Barry Benson, intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey and packaging it and profiting from it illegally. Tomorrow night on B. Larry King. They didn't think of anything cleverer than that. Next up on B. Larry King, we'll have 3 former queens here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. The scene changes to an interview on the news with B version of Larry King and Barry. What the fuck? This is my best Larry King.
Tonight we're here with Barry Benson. You ever think, I'm a kid from the Hive. I can't do this.
Bees have never been afraid to change the world. What about B. Columbus, B. Gandhi, but Jesus?
Where I'm coming from, we'd never sue humans. We were thinking of stickball or candy stores.
How old are you?
The bee community is supporting you in this case, which will be the trial of the bee century.
You know, they have a Larry King in the human world, too.
It's a common name.
Next week, he looks like you and has a show in suspenders and colored dots.
Next week,
glasses and quotes from the bottom of the guest every time, even though you just heard him.
Bear Week next week.
They're scary, hairy, and here live, B. Larry King flies away. I forgot there's fucking B. Larry King in this movie. Always lean forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes, very Jewish. Jeez, I forgot how, he's allowed to say it, I guess. Flash forward in time. We see Vanessa enter, and Ken enters behind her. They're arguing. Oops. Let's go, Princess Scarecrow. You got it right. Fuck ice. In tennis, you attack at the point of weakness. It was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81. Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not gonna take advantage of that. Barry to Ken. Quiet, please. Actual work going on here. Is that the same bee? Yes, it is. I'm helping him sue the human race. Hello, bee. This is Ken. Recalling the winter boots incident. Yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10.5. Vibram Soul, I believe. Why does he talk again? Listen, you better go, because we're busy working. But it's our yogurt night. Holding the door open for Ken. Bye-bye. Ken, yelling. Why is yogurt night so difficult? Ken leaves. Vanessa walks over. His work to Barry. You poor thing. You've been at this for hours. Yes, and Adam here has been a huge help. Frosting? How many sugars? Just one. I try not to use competition. Why? So why are you helping me? Bees have good qualities, and it takes my mind off the shop. Instead of flowers, people are giving balloon banquets now. No problem. Mwah. Thank you for donating. more problems. Much appreciated over there on Twitch. Dink. Those are great. If you're three. And artificial flowers. Oh, those just get me psychotic. Yeah, me too. Barry. Bent stingers, pointless pollination. Bees must hate those fake things. Nothing worse than a daffodil that's had work done. Maybe this could make up for it a little bit. This lawsuit's a pretty big deal. I guess. Are you sure you want to go through with it? Am I sure? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home without paying a royalty. Flash forward. In time, we're watching the human news. The camera shows a crowd outside a courthouse. It's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan where the world anxiously awaits because, for the first time in history, we will hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak. We're no longer watching through the news camera. Adam, what have we gotten into here, Barry? It's pretty big, isn't it? Looking at the hundreds of people in the courthouse. I can't believe how many humans don't work during the day. All right, here we go. Bink. Fuck. Did it again. The courtroom scene. It's pretty big, isn't it? You think billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers? Security guard. Everybody needs to stay here. Everybody needs to stay here behind the barricade. A limousine drives up, and a fat man, Leighton Montgomery, a honey industry owner, gets out and walks past Barry. Let's fucking go. What's the matter? I don't know. I just gotta chill. Fast forward, everyone's in court. Well, if it isn't the B team. You boys work on this? All rise, the Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding. Judge Bumbleton. Decide, Judge Bumbleton. In 4K. Yes, indeed.
Attack on Cardboard followed.
Thank you for the follow, Attack on Cardboard. Where are we? All right. Case number 4475, Superior Court of New York. Barry B. Benson versus Honey Industry is now in session. Bunk. Mr. Montgomery, you're representing the 5 food companies collectively. A privilege, as always. Is indeed a privilege. Judge Bumbleton, Mr. Benson, you're representing all the bees of the world. Buzz, 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 buzz. I'm kidding, Your Honor. We're ready to proceed. Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was a man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we lived in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think what it would mean. I would have to negotiate with the silkworm for the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee walks over, looks closely at Barry. Bink. Yes. Bink. How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture capture Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning for all we know. He could be on steroids. Judge Bumbleton. Mr. Benson? Ladies and gentlemen, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. Honey is pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it. We make it, and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, There are some people in this room. This bitch right here, I'll kill him. I'll fucking shoot him in the head. There. Think they can take it from us. Because we're the little guys. I'm hoping that after all this is over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you not only take everything we have, but everything we are. Janet to Martin. I wish he dressed like that all the time. He looks so nice. Judge Bumbleton. Call your first witness. Barry. So, Mr. Klaus Vanderhayden of Honey Farms. Big company you have. I suppose so. I see you also own Honey Burton and Honron. Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms. Beekeeper, is it? I find that term very disturbing. I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you? No. I couldn't hear you. No. No. Because you don't free bees. You keep bees. Not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. They're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear. You mean this? The bear from over the hedge barges in through the back door. What? And is standing on its hind legs. It's thrashing its claws and people are screaming. It's being held back by a guard who has the bear on a chain. Wait, it's the bear from over the hedge? Wait a fucking second. No way. Hang on. Pause. No way. Hang on. Also, thanks for everybody for tuning in. There is no way it's the bear from... Holy shit, it is the bear. Oh my god, it is the bear from... Oh my god. Hang on. Oh my goodness. I had no clue. What the heck? Wait, one second, dude. 1 second. Y'all gotta see this. You have got to see this. Hang on. Gamers, you have got to see this. Oh my god. That's the fucking bear from over the hedge. That's the bear from over the hedge. I don't think you guys are freaking out. That's the bear from over the hedge. How did I never know that? That it's the bear. Wow. You learn something new every day, huh? It's the goddamn bear from over the hedge. What? They're in the same universe? Did anybody else know this? I had no clue. That's crazy. What? What? Okay. You can turn that off now, but I had no clue. Wow. That's fucking crazy. I had no clue. Okay. Where am I? Yeah, the bear from over the hedge barges in and it's freaking out. That's what I'm saying. What does this mean for the over the hedge cinematic universe? Like, there's more than meets the eye here. What the frick? Okay. Points at the roaring bear. Bears kill bees. How'd you like his head crashing through your living room, biting on your couch, spitting out your throw pillows? Judge Bumbleton. All right, that's enough. Take him away. Bear stops roaring, thrashing, walks out. So, Mr. Sting. Oh yeah, Sting like the musician Sting. I'm not pulling up a picture, but it's the guy from it's Sting, the musician. So, Sting, your name intrigues me. Where have I heard it before? Oh, I was in a band called The Police. But you've never been a police officer, have you? No, I haven't. Barry. No, you haven't. Hang on, I just want to make sure that I'm flying around. Perfect, I am. Okay. No, you haven't. Hypercharge Lissa. It's straight up, I swear to God, I'm reading the script. It says it's the bear from over the hedge. Like, if you look up the bear from over the hedge, that's the same bear. That is like the legitimate, the same bear. Anyway, have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, Mr. Gordon M. Sumner? That's not his real name, you idiots. Mr. Leota. First of all, congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot on ER in 2005. Hey, thanks. It's me, Ray Liotta. I see from your resume you're devilishly handsome, with a churning inner turmoil that's ready to blow. I do. So what? So what? So what? Is that a crime? Not yet it isn't. But is this what it's come to for you? Exploiting tiny, helpless bees so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir? Hey, watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella. Ray Liotta loses it and tries to grab Barry. Why doesn't someone just step on this creep so we can all go home? Order! Order in the court. Order in the court. You're all thinking it. You're all thinking it. Where am I? Oh, order, I say. Mr. Liotta, sit down. We see montage of magazines feature the court case. He's back. Cut back to him with Vanessa. I think it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that. I think the jury's on our side. Are we doing everything right, legally? I'm a florist, dude. I don't fucking know. Right. Well, here's to a great team. To a great team. Ken walks in from work. He sees Barry, and he looks upset when he sees Barry clinking glasses with Vanessa. Cusco's poison. Well, hello. Oh, Ken, welcome home. Think. Hello, it's me, Barry. I didn't think you were coming. No, I was just late. I tried to call, but holds up his phone and flips it open. The phone has no charge. The battery. I didn't want this to all go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Oh, that was lucky. Ken sits down at the table across from Barry, and Vanessa leaves the room. There's a little left that could heat it up, not taking his eyes off Barry. Yeah, heat it up. Sure. Whatever. So, I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. The ball's a little grabby. That's usually where I sit. Right there. Vanessa, I love that fucking meme. Vanessa calling from the other room. Ken, Barry was looking at your resume, and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. You think I don't know what you're doing? I know how hard it is to find a job right now. We have that in common. Do we? Bees have 100% employment, but we do jobs like taking out the crud. That's just what I was thinking. That's just what I was thinking about doing. Reaches for a fork on the table, but knocks it to the floor. He goes to pick it up. Can I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz? I hope that was all right. Quickly rises up back after, but hits his head on the table and yells, Ugh! I'm going to go drain the old stinger. Fuck, he's going to go piss? What the hell? Yeah, you do that. Barry flies past Ken. Gets in the bathroom, and Ken freaking out, splashing some of the wine he was using to cool his head into his eyes. He yells in anger. Looks at the magazine featuring his victories in court. Look at that. Barry flies into the bathroom. Puts his hand on his head. But this makes it hurt more. Ow, fuck, ow, I'm Ken, ow. Washing his hands. I've just about had it with your little mind games. Ken is looking menacingly. Rolled up magazine. What? What's that? Italian. Vogue. Hey, mamma mia, that's a lot of pages. It's a lot of ads. Remember what Van said? Why is your life more valuable than mine? That's funny. I can't seem to recall that. Ken follows around Barry, trying to hit him with the magazine. Keeps missing. Gets a spray bottle. I think something stinks in here. Enjoying the spray. I love the smell of flowers. Holds a lighter in front of the spray bottle. How do you like the smell of flames? Not as much. Missing. Burns the bathroom. Scorches the whole room. But loses his footing and falls into the tub. Hitting his head by 3 objects falling on his dome. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Picks up the shower head, revealing a water bug hiding underneath it. Water bug, not taking sides. Gets out of the bathroom and he's wearing a chapstick hat. What the fuck? Ken, I'm wearing a chapstick hat? This is ridiculous. This is pathetic. Switches the shower head to lethal. I've got no issues. Well, well, well. Royal flush. You're bluffing. Am I? Flushes the toilet. Grabs a chapstick from the toilet seat and uses it to surf the flushing toilet. Surf's up, dude. Flies out. Sprays Ken with the toilet water. Ew! Poo water! That bowl is gnarly. Aiming the toilet cleaner at Barry. Except for those dirty yellow rings. Barry cowers and covers his head. Vanessa runs in, takes the toilet cleaner from Ken just before he hits Barry. Edith, what are you doing? Ken leans towards Barry. You know, Cusco. Cusco's poison. Poison for Cusco. You know, I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. We need to talk. Pulls him out of the bathroom. He's just a bee. And he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? No, but there are other things bugging me in my life, and you're one of them. Fine. Talking bees. No yogurt night. My nerves are fried from riding this emotional roller coaster. Good night, Ken. Goodbye, Ken. Ken huffs and slams the door, but suddenly walks back in and stares at Barry. And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man. We did it. We did the scene. Fuck yeah, that was awesome. I'm sorry about all that. I know it's got an aftertaste. I like it. I always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Are you okay for the trial? I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas. Flash forward. We're back in court. Also, just as an aside, I'm going to say this once. I'm going to say this only once. Ken did not deserve what happened to him. Ken is a fucking beast. Right? Ken is... he didn't deserve what happened to him. How was he supposed to know his baby was like a freak like that? You know? Anyway. Ken was just a guy. And we're back in court. Bink! Back in the courtroom. He got cucked by a literal insect. I know, for real. F's in the chat for Ken. You hate to see it. I would like to call... This is Mr. Montgomery again, the big lawyer. I would like to call Mr. Barry B. Benson to the stand. Good idea. You can really see why he's considered one of the best lawyers. Yeah. Leighton, you've got to weave some magic with this jury. It's all going to be over. Don't worry. The only thing I have to do is turn this jury around is to remind them of what they don't like about bees. You got tweezers? Are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. Benson. Mr. Benson B. I'll ask you what I think we'd all like to know. What exactly is your relationship with that woman? We're friends. Good friends? Yes? How good? Do you live together? Wait a minute. Are you her little bed bug? Adam's stinger starts vibrating. He's agitated. I've seen a bee documentary or two. From what I understand, Doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee children? Yeah, but so those aren't your real parents, points at Janet and Martin. Oh, Barry, yes, they are. Hold me back. Vanessa tries to hold Adam back. He wants to sting Montgomery. You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? He's frickin' denouncing bees. Don't y'all date your cousins? Objection! Raises her hand, but objection, but Adam gets free. Flies over. He flies straight at Montgomery. I'm gonna pincushion this guy. Adam, don't. That's what he wants. He stings Montgomery in the butt and starts thrashing around. I'm hit. Oh, Lordy, I am hit. Oh, Lordy. Order. Order in the court. I said order. The venom coursing through my veins. I have been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You see, they can't treat them like equals. They're striped savages. Stinging's the only thing they know. It's their way. Adam, stay with me. Also, shout out Gray for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. I'm glad you think this is worth it. Adam, stay with me. I can't feel my legs. What an angel of mercy will come down to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks. I will have order in this court. Right now, I will have my nose is itchy. Hang on. Itchy nose. I will have order in this court. Please fast forward in time. We're back to the news. The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against bees yesterday when one of their legal teams stung Leighton T. Montgomery. Adam is laying in a hospital bed. I don't have a hospital bed scene. Imagine there's a hospital scene, though. Boop, boop, boop. Barry flies in. Hey, buddy. Hey. Is there much pain? Yeah, I blew the whole case, didn't I? It doesn't matter. What matters is you're alive. You could have died. I'd be better off dead. Look at me. We see a small plastic sword is replaced as Adam's stinger. They got it from the cafeteria downstairs in a tuna sandwich. Look, there's still a little celery still on it. Licks off the celery. Bing. What was it like to sting someone? I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline and then ecstasy. All right. Do you think it was a trap, my dear friend? Of course, I'm sorry. I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us. We're just a couple of bugs in this world. What will humans do to us if they win? I don't know. I hear they put roaches in motels. That doesn't sound so bad. They check in, but they don't check out. Oh, my. Could you get a nurse? Close that window. Barry, why? The smoke. We can see that 2 humans are smoking cigarettes outside. Bees don't smoke. Right. Bees don't smoke. Wait a second. Bees don't smoke. But some bees are smoking. That's it. That's our case. It is. It's not over. Get dressed. I got somewhere to go. Get back to the court and stall. Stall any way you can. Flash forward in time. Adam's making a fucking boat. A paper boat.
Kobolchif followed.
In the courtroom. And now you see, if you fold it precisely 29 times, you're ready for the tub. We see that the jury each have made their own paper boats after being taught how by Adam. Also, thank you, Kobold Chief, for the follow. Where am I? Oh, perfect. Mr. Flamin. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Where's the rest of your legal team? Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. Bees are trained to fly haphazardly. As a result, we don't make very good time. Actually, I got a funny story about that. Your Honor, haven't them bugs taken up enough time for the court? 888 Chili donated directly for the love of jazz. Thank you. Much appreciated. Taking up of this court's valuable time, how much longer will we allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients who run a legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this case. Mr. Flamin, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion. But you can't. We have a terrific case. Where is your proof? Where is the evidence? Show me the smoking gun. Barry flies in through the door. Hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here is your smoking gun. Vanessa walks in holding a bee smoker. She sets it down on the judge's podium. Bunk. What is this? It's a bee smoker. What is this? Harmless little contraption. This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee. Accidentally fires it at bees in the crowd and they faint and cough. Dozens of reporters start taking pictures of the suffering bees. Look at what's happened to the bees who have never been asked the question, smoking or non. Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcibly addicted to smoke machines and man-made slat work camps? Living out our lives as honey slaves to the white man? Barry points at the honey industry owners. One of them is African American, so he awkwardly separates himself from the others. Fucking banger scene. What are we gonna do? He's playing the species card. Ladies and gentlemen, please, free these bees. Free these bees. Free these bees. Free these bees. People in chat, type free these bees right now. Free these bees. Free these bees. Free these bees. Free these bees. The court finds in favor of the bees. Vanessa, we won. Back here, probably. Fuck, wrong one. Nope. Vanessa, we won. We did it. I knew we could do it. High five. Hits Barry fucking hard in the goddamn throat because her hand is big. Sorry. I'm okay. You know what this means? All the honey will finally belong to the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time. This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You'll regret this. Montgomery leaves. Barry goes outside the courtroom. A lot of reporters start asking, Barry, how much honey is out there? One at a time. Barry, who are you wearing? My sweater's Ralph Lauren and I have no pants. Barry flies around paparazzi. What if Montgomery's right? What do you mean? We've been living the bee way a long time. 27 million years. Congrats on your victory. What will you demand as settlement? First, we'll demand all the complete shutdown of all bee worker camps. Talking, we see a montage putting clothes over the work camps, freeing the bees in the crappy apartments. Then we want our honey. That was ours to begin with. Every last drop. Then we see a sick montage. I can't see me loving nobody but you. For all my life. They're taking down all the bee stuff, all the honey stuff. They're pouring it all out. Oh, there's this hilarious scene. We see Winnie the Pooh sharing his honey with Piglet, but they have a sniper aimed on him. Boom. Trank Dart takes it out. Sniper takes the honey. He'll have nausea for a few hours, but he'll be fine. And we will no longer tolerate bee-negative nicknames. Mr. Singh is sitting at home until he's taken out of his house by men in suits. But it's just a prance-about stage name. Unnecessary inclusion of honey in bogus health products and la-di-da human tea time snack garnishments. Old lady mixing tea. Suddenly, men in suits smash in and take her stuff. Take her. Yay. Woo. Bring it in, boys. Hold it right there. Good. Tons of honey pumped into the hive storage. They're overflowing. Mr. Buswell, we just passed 3 cups, and there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down. Shut down? We've never shut down. Shut down honey production? Stop making honey. The bees leave their station. 2 bees run into a room. They put their keys in the machine. Turn your key, sir. Oh, it's like a nuclear scene. Turn your key. Boom. What do we do now? The first time there's ever been a shutdown. They're just chilling. They're swimming around in a pool. Cut to. This is back in the hive. Back in the hive. La 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 la. Don't be scared. Okay. They're hanging out. Mission abort. The honey jocks that were gonna fly around. All flights. Stay still. There's a government shutdown. No more air traffic controllers. Wonder if that's happened before. All right. You wouldn't believe how much honey's out there. Where is it? Where is everybody? Are they celebrating? They're home. They don't know what to do. Laying out, sleeping in. I heard your uncle Carr was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket. At least we got our honey back. Sometimes I think, so what if humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It's the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be part of making it. This is my new desk. This is my new job. I really wanted to do it really well. And now I can't. I don't understand. We can be bees. I don't understand why they're not happy. I thought their lives would be better. They're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. You don't have any idea what's going on, do you? What do you want to show me? Takes them where they first had coffee. Look, all the flowers are fucking gray and withering. What the hell? What happened here? That's not the half of it. Small flash forward. They're on the roof. He points at Central Park. It looks like Central Park in 2025, which is fucking construction everywhere and shitty and looks horrible. Oh no. Oh my. They're all wilting. Doesn't look good, does it? No. And whose fault do you think that is? You know? I'm gonna guess bees. Staring at Barry. Bees? Specifically, me. I didn't think the bees. Where am I? Specifically, I didn't think bees not needing to make honey would affect all these things. It's not just flowers, fruits, vegetables. They all need bees. That's our whole SAT test right there. Take away produce. That affects the entire animal kingdom. And then, of course, the human species. So if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south here, couldn't it? I know this is also partly my fault. What a fucking banger movie. This next line is hilarious. How about a suicide pact? How do we do it? I'll sting you. You step on me. That just kills you twice. Right. Listen, Barry. Sorry, but I gotta get going. Leaves. Barry to himself. I just had to open my mouth and talk. Vanessa, where are you leaving? Where are you going? Vanessa's getting in a taxi. Fuck you, Barry. Hey, Vanessa. Nessa. There has something I need to confess. To the final tournament of Roses Parade in Pasadena. They've moved it this weekend because all the flowers are dying, Barry. It's the last chance I'll ever have to see it. Vanessa, I'm sorry to say, I never meant for this to turn out like this. I know. Me neither. Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses. Vanessa! Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously a Mose is a Mose, a rose is a rose. Oop doo 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 doo. Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. Moses, he noses his toes on roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be. Moses supposes his toes are roses. Moses supposes erroneously. I say, oh, Moses supposes his toes are roses, as Moses supposes erroneously. Moses, 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 Moses. Couldn't be a lily or a daffy daffy dilly. Had to be a Mose cause you rhyme with Mose. Moses, Moses, Moses. I can't tap dance, but imagine I did. Anyway, I fucking love singing in the rain. Anyway, flies after the taxi. Barry, what? Roses. Barry? Roses. Moses? Yes, they are. Wait. Roses are flowers. Yes, they are. Flowers? Bees? Pollen. I know, that's why this is the last parade. Maybe not. Did you ask him to slow down? The freaking taxi guy's going too fucking fast. Could you slow down? Screeches. Barry keeps flying forward. Flies back. Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a disaster. It's all my fault. Yes, it is. I ruined the planet. I wanted to help you with the flower shop. I made it worse. Actually, it's completely fucking shut down. I thought maybe you were remodeling, but I have another idea, and it's greater than my previous ideas combined. I don't want to hear it. All right. They have the roses. The roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant, and flower bud in this park. All we got to do is get what they got back here with what we've got. Bees, park, pollen, flowers. Next page. Repollination across the nation. Tournament of Roses, Pasadena, California. They got nothing but flowers, floats, cotton candy. Security will be tight. I have an idea. Flash forward. Vanessa about to board a plane which has all the roses on board. Vanessa Bloom, FTD, holds out a badge. Official flower business. It's real. Sorry, ma'am. Nice brooch. We're back here. It's real. Thank you. It was a gift. Barry revealed to be hiding inside the brooch. Once inside, we picked the right flow. How about the princess and the pea? I could be the princess, and you could be the pea. Yes, I got it. Where should I sit? What are you? I believe I'm the pea. The pea? It goes under the mattress. Not in this fairy tale, sweetheart. I'm getting the marshal. You do that. The whole parade's a fiasco. Let's see what this baby will do. Drives the float through the traffic. Hey, what are you doing? And then all we do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. Once at the airport, there's no stopping us. Flash forward, they're on the plane. Stop, security. Stop it, stop. You and your insect packed on board. Pack on the float? Yes. Has it been in your possession the entire time? Yeah. Would you remove your shoes? Remove your stinger? It's part of me. I know, just having some fun. Enjoy your flight. Plotting with Vanessa. Then, if we're lucky enough, just enough pollen to do the job. Flash forward. Barry, Vanessa, flying on the plane. Can you believe how lucky we are? We can just have pollen on the job. I think this is going to work. It's got to work. Captain Scott, attention passengers. This is Captain Scott. We got a bit of bad weather in New York. Looks like we have to experience a couple-hour delay. Barry, these are cut flowers with water. With no water, they'll never make it. No problem. Thank you for the rainbow. Thank you for the appreciation. Drew Clark. Love it. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Use the donation link in the description. And if you're on Twitch, you can hit !fundraiser. Fuck ice. Okay. Where am I? Be careful. Flying outside the cockpit. Can I get help with the Sky Mall magazine? I like to order the something. Flight attendant opens, flies in the cockpit. Captain, I'm in a real situation. What'd you say, Hal? Co-pilot Hal. Nothing. Scott notices Barry and freaks out. B! No, freak out. My entire species gets out of his... Tries to suck him with the handheld vacuum. To Scott, where are you doing? Barry. No, wait a minute. I'm an attorney. Doesn't know. Barry's on his head. My nose is itchy. I think it's because I keep talking about pollen. Barry to himself. Oh no, Barry on the intercom with a southern accent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Would Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24B report to the cockpit? And please hurry. What happened here? No such thing as a pro ice rainbow, brother. No such thing, Soapy. Can't be pro. Anyway, I tried to talk to them, but there was a dustbuster that exploded, etc., etc. Toupee, life raft exploded, etc. Bud, ditchwater. This is the JFK control tower, flight 356. What's your status? This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. Where the fuck is the pilot? He's unconscious, and so is the co-pilot. Oh, shit. Does anybody on board have flight experience? As a matter of fact, there is.
Who's that?
Barry Benson.
From the honey trial? Oh, great.
Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. I can't fly a plane. Why not? Is John Travolta a pilot? Isn't John Travolta a pilot? Yes. How hard could it be? Sits down. Wait, Barry, we're headed into some lightning.
This is Bob Bumble. We have some late breaking news from JFK Airport where a suspenseful scene is developing. Barry B. Benson, fresh from his legal victory, is attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew.
Flowers? Scene switches to human news.
We have a storm in the area with 2 individuals at the controls with absolutely no flight experience. Just a minute. There's a bee on that plane. I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson and his no-account comrades. They've done enough damage.
Isn't he your only hope?
Well, technically, a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. Their wings are too small.
That's a good throwback to the beginning of the movie.
Through the radio. Haven't we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and body mass make no sense.
Get this on the air. Got it.
Stand by. We're going live.
The way we make may be a mystery to you. Making honey takes dozens of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you about a small job. If you do it well, you make a difference. More than we realized. To us, to everyone. That's why I want bees back to working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Hello. The screen switches. Barry is teaching Vanessa how to fly. Left, right, down, hover. Hover? Forget hover. This isn't so hard. Hank, Hank. Beep, beep. Meow. That might be helping me. And now we're not. So it turns out I cannot fly a plane. The plane is plummeting. But we can see the guy with the pollen jocks flying with the plane. All of you, let's get behind this fellow. Move out, move out, move out. Flying with the plane. Our only chance is if I do what I do. You copy me with the wings of this plane. Barry sticks out his arms like an airplane and flies in front of Vanessa's face, just like his dream from earlier. Don't have to yell. I'm not yelling. We're in a lot of trouble. It's not very hard to concentrate with that It's very hard to concentrate with that panicky tone in your voice. It's not a tone. I'm panicking. I can't do this. Barry slaps Vanessa. Vanessa, pull yourself together. We have to snap out of it. Slaps Barry. You snap out of it. Slaps Vanessa. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. We can see the pollen jocks are flying under the plane. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. Hold it. Why? Come on, it's my turn. How is the plane flying? The plane is now flying safely. I don't know. Barry's antenna rings. Ring, ring. Barry picks up. Hello?
Benson, got any flowers for a happy occasion in there?
All the pollen jocks are fucking flying with the plane. Like Superman. On the runway, millions of bees are laying on their back. Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee. Wait a minute. I'm feeling something. What is it? I don't know. It's strong, pulling me like a 27 million year old instinct. Bring the nose down. Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee. Control tower up.
What in the world is going on the tarmac? Get some light on that.
It's revealed the bees are organized in a giant pulsating flower formation. They look like a giant flower. It's awesome. Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee. Out the engines. We're going in on bee power. Ready, boys? Affirmative. Good, good. Easy now. That's it. Land on that flower. Ready? Full reverse. Spin it around. Which one? Not that flower. Not that flower. That flower. Pointed at a fat guy in a flowered shirt. He freaks out. Don't worry about it. It's aiming for the flower. That's a fat guy in a flower shirt. What about the giant pulsating flower made of millions of bees? Pull forward. Nose down. Tail up. She does it.
Am I cuckoo or is that plane flying in an insect-like pattern?
The plane is unrealistically hovering and spinning over the bee flower. Fucking crazy. Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid. Smell it. Full reverse. Just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. Now drop in, drop in, drop in, woman. Come on already. The bees scatter. Boom. Plane lands safely. Barry, we did it. You taught me how to fly. Yes. Vanessa about to high five Barry. No, no high five. Right. Barry, it worked. You see the giant flower? What giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the flower. That was genius. Thank you. But we're not done yet. Everyone listen up. The runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. This means it's our last chance. We're the only ones who can make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, this is our final moment. What do you say? Are we going to be bees or just Museum of Natural History keychains? We're bees. Bees who like keychains. Keychain! Then follow me. Except for you, keychain, you fuck. Hold on, Barry. Here. You've earned this. Gives him a fucking sick jacket. Yeah. I'm a pollen jock. And it's a perfect fit. All I gotta do are the sleeves. The pollen jocks throw Barry a nectar collecting gun. Barry catches it. Perfect. That's our Barry. Barry and the pollen jocks get pollen from the flies forward. They're flying over New York City. Pollinates all the flowers in Vanessa's shop. Heads to the Central Park. Boys! Oh, boy in the park. Mom, look, the bees are back. Adam putting on his Krellman hat. Shing, shing. If anyone needs me, if anyone needs to make a call, now's the time. I got a feeling we're going to be working late tonight. Bee honey factories are up and running. Vanessa at Vanessa's shop. Here's your change. Have a great afternoon. How can I help? Who's next? How would you like some honey with that? It's bee approved. Don't forget these. There's room in the shop where Barry's doing the legal work for other animals. He's currently talking with a cow. Milk, cream, cheese. Oh, this is the cow. Milk, cream, cheese. It's on me. And I don't see a single nickel. Sometimes I feel like I'm just a piece of meat. I had no idea. Barry, I'm sorry. Have you got a moment? Would you excuse me? My mosquito associate will help you.
Sorry I'm late.
He's a lawyer too? Says the cow.
Ma'am, I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase.
Having a great afternoon. Barry, I just got this. We're in. Hey, I got this huge tulip order, but I can't get them anywhere. No problem, Vanny. Just leave it to me. You're a lifesaver, Barry. Can I help? Who's next? All right, scramble, jocks. It's time to fly. Thank you, Barry. Ken walks by on the sidewalk and sees the bee-approved honey in Vanessa's shop. That bee is living my life. Let it go, Kenny. When will this nightmare end? Let it all go. It's a beautiful day to fly. Pollen jock. Sure is. Between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office. Recreates the scene at the beginning of the movie where he flies through a box kite. The movie then fades to black, with the credits being, after credits, no scene can be seen, but the characters can be heard talking over the credits. You gotta start thinking B, my friend. Hang on. Okay, yeah, there's no end credit scene, but it fades to black. Well, well, well. Well, everybody. I didn't think it was possible. To be frank, I'll be honest, I didn't think it was possible. Let me see, what's the real movie runtime? We did it. It only took me about 30 more minutes than the actual movie. But the movie is about an hour and a half, and I just fucking did it. So, yeah. Nas Viper, thank you. That's, woo. Considering I didn't start exactly on time, but golly gee. That's the fucking Bee Movie. Yeah? Pretty hype. You guys, watch the VOD or whatever. Hey, you made it all the way to the end of the fucking shitty homemade Bee Movie. It is what it is. I just looked at myself in the OBS and had like the most visceral dissociation of my life. I was just like, who am I? Where am I? What's going on? What's going on? Is that it? That's the end of the Bee Movie. But yeah. Obviously, if you guys want to support the donate to the Defend Immigration Justice Center, it should be linked basically everywhere. If you're on Twitch, you can find it. But you know, listen, my platform's not the hugest. I don't got a gajillion followers. I'm sure there's maybe only 15 people in here right now. Let me see. Yeah, viewers. There's certainly some people in here. So I appreciate everyone who's here, but it's the responsibility of those with a platform to speak out when injustice happens. And we should not have a pseudo secret police force going around that kills people ever, right? And so, yeah, horrible. You guys are here. So I really appreciate everyone who's here. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'm going to end the stream here so I can edit the video for tomorrow. It should be fun and very goofy. I had a great time making it. But yeah, thanks for everybody for hanging out for the entire Bee Movie. You liked it? Hey, like it? Yeah, secret. Yeah, we say secret for sure. It's not secret, but I mean, it's the same. It's Gestapo. We'll see if hopefully YouTube lets me keep this up. I didn't do anything that should get me copyrighted. I mean, I'm him. But if they take it down, it's because all the corporations are complicit in the billionaire-run scheme. And it is what it is. Hey, you know, just look out for your fellow person. You know what I mean? Anyway, we got to think B. Think B. Think B. Think B. Think B. Think B, everybody. All right? I want everybody to think B. Okay? Only when we are all working together can we get what we need. You know what I'm saying? Think B, for real. All right, gamers. I'm ending the stream. But, chef kiss, everybody. We'll be streaming later this week. Some deck reviews and stuff like that. Actual back to schedule stuff. But it'll still be fun. So, but yeah. You guys were here when it happened. All right. Later, gamers. I'll catch you later. Bink.